It's been so long since I went dancing, dancing. It's been so long since I felt this handsome, handsome. Dipping through the city, I've been all cooped up. Put me through the ring, a little thing called love. Electricity, can you feel my buzz? Already high enough, I don't need those drugs. But if you wanna drink, put it on my check. Robbing on the jukebox, watch my step. Got nothing to prove, but I do my best. No, I don't give a fuck, parlez-vous, my French. Shaking up all other negative emotions. Can't believe my heart was feeling kinda broken. Neon dreaming, spinning, ceiling, what a moment. So long since I went dancing, dancing. It's been so long since I felt this handsome, handsome. Surfing on the feeling like a 10-foot wave. Flying on the floor, I'm a disco plane. Vibe is alive and it's in my veins. Yeah, I like how I feel and I feel insane. Free in my heart, I got love for the people I just met, I don't even know them. I used to lock up myself in the closet, but fuck it, I'm just gonna show them. Shaking up all other negative emotions. Can't believe my heart was feeling kinda broken. Neon dreaming, spinning, ceiling, what a moment. It's been so long since I went dancing, dancing. It's been so long since I felt this handsome, handsome. I looked in the mirror and guess what I said? I said, I look good. Yeah, I look good. I looked in the mirror, and guess what I said? I said, I look good. It's been so long since I went dancing, dancing. It's been so long since I felt this handsome, handsome.
Oh boy, how's everyone? How's last year I started up a stream and 11 viewers. First time in a very long time. And I mean like very long time. So last year I started up a stream and I specifically had 11 viewers. Now, I'm gonna be real with you, 11 viewers is not my usual. That's like peak. And my peak on that stream, as I recall it, find this. And there's an interesting reason for this. I'll get into it in a second. But the peak for that stream, the absolute highest amount of views I got on that stream was specifically track. Christ, it's always so annoying to do this. There were no chat messages. I remember that, and I was very surprised by that. The peak I had was about 13. So I had 13 views, and then randomly for a while I had 0, and I was totally okay with that. 0 was fine. 0 was the amount that I expected to have. Now, yeah, this is going to be kind of a weird stream, because I'm expecting no one to view it at present. Except a few. I had left working for a particular streamer last year, and I'm going to talk about this and what has happened. And I'm going to do it in a way where shots will be fired and things will be said that cannot be taken back. A lot is going to be said that, frankly, cannot be taken back. So, parts of this are also going to be clipped up. I'm going to re-listen to this in a couple of months, make a more master account version of it. And then I'm going to take that and I'm going to make that my channel trailer. So that when people come to my channel through specific people, they will immediately have an idea of what's really going on. I got to do a couple of things before I start talking. This is going to be a little bit different from most things. I have to go to the user management. And I have to remove a couple of things. I'm going to remove some hidden users. A couple reasons for this. And I'm going to make a lot of people of responding. Even people that I don't like. Sup, Gold? Sup, Snow? Let me just give you guys moderator. I also have to specifically remove certain words from censored. Yeah, this is gonna be a fun stream. Let me give you both moderator. You guys have fun. You now have sheriff's badges. Fun. Dumb. There we go. The last time I streamed, this was what it looked like. This is exactly what it looked like. It was a looking for a game to capture with a happy 31 birthday gay unk. With also the dates for the John Breaks Bad News show. It was pretty decent. Thank you, Maxime. I appreciate it. It was actually pretty decent. I had to yell at Adam. I had to yell at Milanus Media. Literally right before I got on here. Had to yell at him. Had to tell him, like, listen. You gotta fix your shit. Where do I even... I'm going to, like I said before, at the beginning of the stream, this stream is meant to be clipped and cut and then made into a channel trailer later. So there will be pieces that will be thrown up on screen later in post. But I wanted to record this so that people knew that I was gunning for them. Or at least so I could make a few videos talking about the rampant motherfucking drama that I've been dealing with for the last, year. So before I do anything, I'm just going to ask, who all is here and how are we doing? What is this? Oh, right. I remember that. I took a 4-hour nap while stuff was playing. And I came back and said, "Fuck you guys, I'm going." I remember that now. I'm gonna delete that one. But yeah, how are we doing, by the way? Like, are we doing good? Because it's gonna get really dramatic. Hell yeah. Alright, post that. I really don't know what the delay is, by the way, so it's gonna be a lot, but also... College sounds fun. I'm only streaming for 2 hours. I'm only streaming for 2 hours. Just 2 hours. Funny. So, to begin, I guess, like I said, you're probably going to see this screen. This is from last year's birthday. I had to pull down my stream last year. I'm gonna say the story behind that, and I don't have a lot of stuff to back this one up, unfortunately. A year ago, I was streaming on my birthday. It was meant to be a 24-hour stream. I took a 4-hour nap on the halfway point of the stream so that I could specifically come back and continue to make content. During my nap, which again, right here specifically it says it. During my nap, I came back at one point and randomly in the middle of my work, honestly, just in the middle of things being shown, mostly just the content I've created over the last year or so, at that point, I had a person in my chat who was, in the beginning of the stream, going and talking to other streams, saying a bunch of undue shit about me. Ms. Milena, a person who is about to be homeless soon, decided that it was a good idea to ask me to talk about Keldoge and Vzeppo on my live stream, and then went and reported that this was a conversation topic to a few other channels, creators, which I've now been made aware that Milena had done this. I just literally heard about it 2 days ago when I went and started asking questions about last year's birthday stream. Meaning that the entire time when I was asleep, they were running my name through the news cycle. The whole time. So, that's fun. That's really fun. And while I was sleeping, people were talking about how terrible of a person I was. And then when I woke up, I was playing Bastion with Arya watching. Just Arya and like 2 other people. And Milena came in again and started asking me questions. Now again, I will at some point edit this down and make this a channel trailer video. And mention to me in DMs that people are specifically talking about me and told me to go and view the Seska Plays channel. To which Seska, who ran this entire story without knowing that at the time I had deleted my Twitter and my Discord for @DankLoremaster. The Twitter is not up yet. I don't know if I'm ever going to reopen that because I hate Twitter. I probably will never reopen it. There was no point in me using Twitter other than to message a couple of people. I don't message those people nearly as often as I used to. And I made a new one so I could follow the artists I enjoyed without having to worry about being harassed or targeted or stalked or any of that nonsense. That's fun. The next part of that was that my Discord had been removed. Now, at the time, it was in the middle of being deleted, but anyone could go and view my Twitter, see that it was pulled down, and could see that my Discord was no longer responding. Hey, Mono. Mono, we're gonna get into some shit today. Yeah, you came on the perfect day. Here, let me give you moderator. You really came on the perfect day, Mono. I didn't even tell you to come here, but we're gonna talk about some of our favorite person today. So Seska was so helpful that this trans woman, always these fucking trans commentary creators who are more invested in their own identity than actually Googling things for 2 seconds. Seska, I came into the chat and I said, hey Seska, can I be let on? I think that there was a misunderstanding and I want to hear what exactly is being said. I was streaming and it's my birthday today, so I want to know what's going on. Now, I did this stream, it was supposed to be the 27th to the 28th, because the 28th is my birthday. So, that was a strange time. And then, Seska told me that I needed to block the person in question. So, I'm really tiptoeing around it, but we're going to be talking about Rose Malay today. And it's going to be the last time. And when I say the last time, I keep saying the last time, because every time I try and avoid talking about this fucker, every single time, they go out of their way to attempt to brand me as some kind of psycho or stalker or whatever. I'm not really happy about that. It's so common that I'm just trying to do my thing, and then I'm getting random people in my inbox on different sites and different places. Like I said, this stream right here will specifically be a stream where I will come back later, cut the whole thing up into smaller pieces, and then post them as a channel trailer. I'm going to say that again, repeatedly. Rose had hired Jake Weddle's ex-girlfriend, Lex, to look into my channel, and what she found was that I apparently am part owner of John Breaks Bad News' show. Which is hysterical, because had Lex actually specifically gone and checked into, Lex would have actually found, at the time that she was looking into me, for 6 hours, apparently, according to her, in the DMs that were leaked by a Reddit administrator. There was a chat between Lex, a Reddit administrator, and Rose Malay, which is kind of funny to think about. It's 3 sweaty, stinky people in one room together. If they had done any research whatsoever, they would have actually found that I had done a live show. Not only that, but I know that the last year's stream was archived, and I had posted, and this is why I'm showing this, the dates of the actual thing. Let me real quick just show these bigger. I was there, physically, in person. And I was here, physically in person. I was at both shows in person. Now, let me pull these images. I have to figure out which is apparently because I'm a fucking moron. Let me pull those. And let me just pull up another video. I have a lot of tabs. I'm gonna try and hide them. Capture. Is it part of the? Okay. I'm going to real quick just because it's been a year fucked with this, and I do not feel like figuring it out. Now, I know that this is going to be a shocker. I know that this is going to be a massive shocker. Like, the biggest shocker of your life. But this guy right here, can I crop this? Can I actually crop this? Is there a way to do that? Let me see if I can. Oh, you know what? I know how I can do this. I know how I can do this. This is actually on YouTube, by the way. You can go to YouTube, and they never say my name in the video. In fact, my name isn't even listed on it. It's listed as a see me for this live show. So let me real quick. This is my actual face. Okay. I'm going to pull this. Actually, you know what? Yeah, I can place that. Like I said, it's been a year. I'm sorry. I'm gonna boomer this one up quite a bit. Like quite a bit. We're gonna put me right here. And I'm just gonna leave it. Now I have no chin. You're not seeing that incorrectly. I have the leafiest here chin going for me, and I can't grow a beard. So because of that, I suffer from being incapable of sharing a nice jawline with the world. And I'm okay with this. Honestly, it's not the worst thing on the planet. At least I can just enjoy my life outside of the internet for 5 fucking minutes. Um, can't enjoy it on the internet, but I can enjoy it off. Let me real quick just close play capture. Damn, there's so many fucking things. Damn. Okay, so let's start with the meat and potatoes. Last year in February, I was at another place that was not my normal workplace. I had had a conversation. Now, a lot of this is going to be my word versus another person's word. I had a conversation with a YouTuber by the name of Keldosh, which I had said to Keldosh, hey, I'm not going to be able to continue working for you. You don't pay me enough money. If I need your what? I'll share some since sharing is caring. Hell yeah. But anyway, I had literally gone out of my way and said, listen, I still respect you, I still like you, but I don't want to do this anymore. And Keldo started to cry, and all I could think in my head was, I actually have a miniature violin on my desk at all times for when people complain. Keldosh won the next stream and acted like everything was normal, announced that I would no longer be the editor. Mind you, I had only edited one thing for Keldosh that Keldosh had paid for, and then Kel tried to not pay me. Now, allegedly, according to Rylnam and Galactic Sludge, every payment I received from Keldosh was from an ex-wife that Keldosh had taken out credit cards on. Allegedly. This is what Rylnan and Galactic Sludge, two people I no longer speak with, told me. And then they were not the only ones who told me this. I had heard from a couple of other people who I'm still affiliated with. I'm not going to say who they were. That this was going on. And that after I had decided to leave, because I was being paid in Amazon gift cards that were bought with allegedly stolen money, and my payment of $100 was withheld until I went on stream and said, hey, Keldosh is a great boss. Keldosh bought me a bed. I had a futon I was sleeping on at the time, and futons are not that uncomfortable when you literally have feet and pillows and everything else. The bed was not absolutely necessary at the time. I had other things I could have bought, but Keldosh insisted I had to get something that I needed, and I had to then say it on stream, show how generous they were. This was an insistence. It was hell, because I told Keldosh my work schedule, and I had the same work schedule every week, and then randomly we had to cover for another location. Mind you, I work in factory work, and we had to cover another location, so I had to go there and help out. And that location, my normal time at the time was Sunday, Monday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Saturday, and it was 10 p.m. to 6 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I had gone to another factory where they had specifically set their time for 10:30 p.m., 7 a.m. And this was because that factory required everyone to take lunch breaks. And the factory I was at before, lunch breaks were optional, but you'd be staying the extra 30 minutes should you take a break. So what ended up happening was that I had told Keldosh's schedule a month beforehand, and it had stayed the same 4 months. And Keldosh, 2 days before all this went down, had asked me to confirm the schedule. And I did. Confirmed that that had been my schedule. And then the day of, things changed. I had received messages in February on my Twitter about my account being false reported, and Rose Malay was on my comment sections, posting something along the lines of "Removal Gang 2025" or something like that. I was like, "The fuck is this?" And then I found out that they were reporting my stream, false flagging it, and I was able to pull videos I didn't care for at all, but I still had reports that specifically were unjust, and I had to deal with that. And had I not been scheduled to work 30 minutes later, I would not have known, because the idiots decided to target me at 9:57 p.m., thinking I would be fucking in. A very fun time. I know, this is like listening to flies fuck, but editing, I will be able to show more clips and more stuff. So I said, you know what, I'll take a break. I didn't feel like dealing with these drama whores, and I posted Rose's info for a bunch of people and gave the op block the full Rose folder, and I had sent it to someone to post on Kiwi. I didn't care anymore. Rose had tried to take down my channel. Rose had tried to mass an army to do so. I was not interested in continuing to deal with this. The next morning, because again, I had worked the entire shift thinking about this. Well, that night, Mono, are you still here right now? Please, if you are, just say something in chat. Because you were there afterwards, and I called you about it. I told you about it. That morning, I had messaged Keldosh. I said, I'm feeling irrational, and I'm going to do something that a lot of people are not going to be happy with community unless you talk to me right now. Kel was messaging a couple of other people. Hell yeah, Mono. You remember I told you that Rose had specifically, because it's going to be on screen. You remember that I told you that Rose specifically had people contact, well, not contact, but false flag my stream. And I was really angry about it. And I had said exactly what I was going to do. You remember that? Just confirm that for me if you can. There's like a 30-second delay, but I will edit this so that it shows up by speeding it up. That morning, a person by the name of Goose had added me. Goose was someone that I had no familiarity with. They were on the... Thank you, Mono. They were on the Heldoge Discord server. And they were someone that I had never talked to. I'd never heard of. I didn't even know that they were a person that existed. They had come to me as Sheeper Weeper, and they started asking me about Rose Malay, and my immediate response was block them, which Keldosh got very angry. Later, I would learn that through Sheeper Weeper, Rose Malay was given my schedule by Keldosh. Keldosh had an older schedule, and Rose received the older schedule, not the newer one. The next morning, Keldosh would then go out of their way. This is a trans man I'm talking about now. I'm going to keep mentioning that every time. Keldosh had gone out of their way to give my schedule to Goose, another trans person, now no longer identifies as trans, and is also schizophrenic, and that's going to be a fun arc in a bit. My entire schedule, like even the days that I'd worked for John, because I did have a time set for that. We have 7 viewers now. If I'm going to get headlines again. So, well, not headlines. I mean, these people are nobodies on the internet that don't do anything but talk about other people. Probably at least Keldosh. And I will find that absolutely fucking amusing. So, Kel leaks my schedule. God really was mixing in a kettle when he you have you have no idea. So this is like really uncomfortable because I faced a lot of scrutiny for this. And because of Milena, I faced way more than I ever thought I did. Like on my own birthday. And Milena's birthday is like a couple days after mine. So Milena's like, I just want them to stop talking about me, so I had them talk about you instead. Like, really fucked up when Milena has always me for help. Anyway, Keldoge acted like I had always asked for help from them. I will be putting a clip that Galactic Sludge got me in post, where Keldoge is literally crying that there's no friends to vent to. And that was perfect timing for that. And it was really funny because apparently the other person on the other side of the stream just said, "It's okay, I'm not your friend." And then Keldoge had Zeppo come in, and Zeppo is someone who likes to talk about Lolly at like extensive intervals. But Keldoge and Zeppo live together now, from what Ralnan, I want to specify, what Ralnan and Galactic Sludge had both told me. Zeppo and Keldoge live together in Canada. According to Ralnan specifically, Keldoge is illegally living there in province. I don't know. So, ironic to illegally immigrate to Canada and then talk about helping other people immigrate to Canada legally when you're an illegal. So, I do have a video, one that is absolutely funny, where I had asked Goose if Goose could specifically get a conversation going between Keldoge. And I was given a set of rules. Now, I don't have these rules because, again, I get deleted my Discord. I don't have these rules. But among them was you are not allowed to yell. You are not allowed to swear or use any slurs. You are not allowed to do any of these things. And then I was not allowed to insult Keldoge. I was not allowed to correct Keldoge. That one was, to be honest with you. And I was also not allowed to tell Keldoge off. So I had to calmly sit there. Now, I'm going to read this out to you. This is what I wrote, okay? The call in a nutshell broken down. Keldoge specifically told me when someone came after me and tried to come to my house. That was a young butt piss, otherwise known as Therese Hawthorne. Now, I'm not censoring this because he has an arrest record for stalking. And, yeah. That I should seek therapy and check myself into a psych ward for 5 months. Kel literally gave that exact time frame and said I should never ask her for advice or help. So I called her a gaslighter. A couple weeks later, I came back to post I specifically solved the issue, and Kel said it was unsolvable. Kel had specifically told me that they were not the FBI or the CIA or anything else. Hey, eyes on me, BB. Let me give you mine. Kel had specifically not told me any of that shit. Kel had just Kel had told me all of this shit and said, you know what, fuck you. So here's the thing. Kel then tried to say that my friend is Young Butt Piss. I don't have Young Butt Piss as a friend. That actually confused me, and that's kind of when I realized that Kel was 100% recording me. I knew that Kel was because Kel took about, I'm not joking, 5 minutes to set the recording device. 5 minutes. 5 minutes. And you can hear that in the beginning because I do actively tell Keldoge. I had said, in our last call, I was seeing red, angry. Kel asked if I was drunk. I threw the words back at her, and it pissed her off. Because of the fact I threw out there that she frequently gets drunk or high, but calls me an alcoholic. She was high, had just used drugs right before. I had told Kel that this is how she treated me. I wiped our conversations because I know that she was reading our conversations. She wanted comfort in me complimenting. This is true. Keldoge mentioned to like a couple people that they were reading the conversations that I had with them in an attempt to feel better about themselves and remind themselves that at one point I did like them. At one point. I left after Kel proved that her goal is to harm others and demand kindness and I proved my point, got her to scream at me, and dipped the moment I got what I'd come for. Posting this now because Keldosh has isolated herself from most of the community. Keldosh has hurt her ties to others. Keldosh has damaged her reputation beyond repair. I left when Keldosh wanted the last words and went about my day as usual. And that's true. I literally just logged out. Oh, okay, cool. Time's up. I'm done. Got what I wanted. Kel actually sent this to Ralnan and thought that this was the funniest thing ever. Yo, what's up, Racing?
You can barely understand me? What do you mean?
This is recorded from Keldosh's end. I'm just gonna play.
You can barely understand me? What do you mean?
Okay, I can understand you now. Also, don't tell me I'm bad at most things, okay? You and your little butt piss friend.
He's not my friend.
I don't give a fuck what he is to you. Don't even fucking try it.
No, I had told you way back when that Rose specifically was sending people to my house.
Okay.
Rose was sending people to attack me, and you said that I was crazy.
And that is an unreasonable response because
You told me I was crazy, and then this guy got arrested for trying to send people to my house.
well, he wasn't arrested at the time. If you wanna like take it so that like you wanna make
Are you
it
drunk
more...
or are you high? Like, genuinely.
you need to shut the fuck up or I'm gonna hang up.
No, I'm asking you.
No,
I'm
I'm completely sober. I just got off of work. I just deep cleaned my entire house. Don't fucking tell me if I'm drunk or high. I have had to spend a lot of fucking time dealing with your bullshit on my off time that I wasn't paid for. I don't like to not get paid for my fucking time, and I don't like to be No.
Let me interrupt this real quick. Keldosh is known for labor. And so Keldosh is known for using free labor and not paying people properly what's owed. And I can vouch for this as Keldosh had me make a video for the channel and then paid me only $20 at first, when the agreed upon amount was $120 for the video. And this was something that Keldosh had specifically offered me. So it wasn't like I had overcharged for the Keldosh waited until about 3 months later to give me $100, said it was a Christmas bonus, told me I had to go on stream and say it was a Christmas bonus, and then say, hey, I bought a bed with this. Thank you so much, you're the best boss ever. And then I received my $100, which was an Amazon gift card that, according to Rylenan and Galactic Sludge, was bought with the stolen money on a credit card from Keldosh's ex-wife, who Keldosh specifically then went and cried to Rylenan about how they are on such bad terms with their ex-wife, who, by the way, is the reason that they have citizenship.
You need to shut the
I didn't
fuck
do
up.
anything to
You need to shut the fuck up.
I didn't do
And
anything to you that you
listen.
didn't deserve.
No, you need to shut the fuck up.
You didn't deserve.
You need to shut the
You
fuck
tried to
up and
gaslight
listen.
me.
Okay,
You
I tried to
gaslight me.
boo-hoo, go cry to your mother. Okay, I don't give a fuck.
I don't have to.
Well, okay, big
I just
boo-hoo.
left you guys to go write books, and now I've got a publication deal, and I'm good with that.
I have no fucking...
And you know what? It's fantastic. It really is fantastic. I'll talk about that at some point. I haven't finished what I'm making, but they're giving me plenty of time. It's going nice. It's going nice. I'm not allowed to talk about it, so I'm not going to.
clue what you're talking about. I don't know why you're calling
I'm doing
me.
better without you.
Okay.
And I wanted to say, I've solved the fucking problem. The one that you said that you couldn't solve because you weren't the FBI or CIA, you couldn't do anything for me, I've solved it. I didn't need you to solve it. I was always going to solve it. I just need my fucking friend.
I don't understand.
In the future, when you have people that you have around you, you should fucking listen to them when they say that they want a shoulder to lean on, since all you do is demand a shoulder to lean on.
Why? So
Why?
So I should sit there and listen to you for hours and hours on end and not fucking say anything?
All for this shit you asked for. You asked me for the same shit I asked you for, but you asked for it for years.
I did not.
You always did.
No, I didn't.
You
Go
came to
find
me for
it.
help.
Go find it. Go fucking find a fucking proof where I
You go
asked
find
you
it. You're the
to
one
help
who's
me
still
for
going
years.
through our
You made the
conversations.
claim. You can't
You
prove a
s-
negative. You
You're
made
the
the
one.
fucking claim.
You're the one
You
who
shut the fuck
literally
up. You
goes through our
fucking faggot.
conversations.
You fucking
You're the
little
one who
whip
goes through our
faggot,
conversations.
alcoholic faggot,
You're the one who
idiot.
goes through our
Yo,
conversations.
no, you're the one who's
You're
a
the
little
one who
fucking
goes through our
faggot, pussy.
conversations.
Let me real quick just I just need to like break this up. I feel like we need an ear. Hold on. And since we're talking about trans person, I feel like we have to use transmedia for this. Here you go. Might help
Hoes
me.
mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad, hoes mad.
Perfect. Okay, now we can go back to the screaming. It did not take much to provoke Keldoge. Keldoge actually smoked, I think, like a full, maybe a joint and a half, according to Goose. And I was told this by Goose before the call even started.
Idiot who can't provide for yourself.
You're the one who
can't
goes
do
through our
shit.
conversations.
You're an alcoholic
You're
piece
the
of
one who
shit.
goes through our
You're a little
conversations.
fucking baby and
You're
you're a
the
little
one who
fucking
goes through our
pussy. And I'm
conversations.
not gonna
You're
stop
the one who
fucking
goes through our
yelling at you
conversations.
until you
You're the
fucking
one who
answer the
goes-
question or make sense
You're
or
the one who
provide
goes through our
proof. Guess
conversations.
what? I
You're
can
the one
yell
who
as
still
long as you
reads
want me
my
to.
messages to you
I
because you
haven't read
need
your
some sort of
messages to me.
comfort in this world.
I've had
So
them
you read the
deleted.
polite
I've
things
had
I
them
said to you,
deleted.
and
I've
you
had
miss
them
those.
deleted. I've had deleted. If you want to have a screaming match with me, you're gonna fucking lose.
I'm gonna win.
So,
My point
is that just what you want? You're just mad because I don't give a fuck about your personal problems. I don't
You do
give
care.
a fuck
You do
about
care.
you.
You do care.
I don't
Because
give
you're
a fuck.
fucking here, Keldoge, aren't you?
Oh,
And I
because
was
I'm in
asked
this
to
call?
fucking be
Oh,
nice to
because
you.
I'm in this call? So
And I
you're
was asked
telling
to be nice to you.
so you're just wasting my time right now. I don't give a fuck who is
Well, I
who
mean,
asked.
you're wasting your time.
Oh, okay, well, okay. I will say this and then I'll hang up since
What do
apparently
you want me to
have
say?
nothing.
What do you want me to
Why
say?
are you calling me?
I mean, I just wanted to deal with it without you because I've never
So what?
really
So you can
needed
say,
you.
"Oh, I don't need you. I don't, oh, poor baby."
Just a reminder that that's Keldoge's end of the call. Keldoge actually recorded that and put that together and sent it to a bunch of people in the server and thought to themselves, yo, this will make me look really good. Randomly accusing someone. By the way, there's actually, like, on Kiwi Farms, on my account, I actually posted, because I had to make an account because of all of this. I'm not even joking. It's subhuman filth. I'm just going to be out there with it. I had to make an account, and I had to post the full evidence. The whole thing of Young Butt Piss, like, full name and everything, and their history of stalking. And that was fun, and then my messages with Young Butt Piss in the Brat Taste and Music fucking thread. And I did that because I knew that these people were gonna lie about it. Yeah, there's so many random things. Now, Snow, are you here? Are you here, Snow? We have 10 viewers. We have more viewers than I normally have, so I'm pretty sure that there's people watching that aren't supposed to be. I'll have you on in about, let's say, 10 minutes. And you'll get 10 minutes unfiltered. This is a fair part of the entire stream. Now, just to explain. Yeah, Young Butt Piss. Well, Young Butt Piss is a schizo. And then Goose is a schizo. Both of them were schizophrenics working with Rose Malay. No, it's Y-U-N-G. It's Y-U-N-G. It's Y-U-N-G. Hi, Racing. Love you, bud. Do you want me to play the song before or after you talk, Snow? Like, do you need the song to hype you up? Because I do have a song. I was gifted a song last year for a late birthday gift that I was told I could use for a stream. Oh, and I'm going to let it be live. I'm gonna put the song that people could listen to it afterwards. Yeah, it's great. Before, you got it. I got you, Snow. I'm giddy with excitement. I am so sorry. Can I play my own music when I talk too? No. Because I want you to be clear. I'm not gonna be talking during the song. It's gonna be an intermission break. So at 5:50, I'll play the song. 5:50 p.m. EST. And then yeah, so then Goose started to like randomly harass me, like just constantly harassing me, just absolutely harassing me, just wouldn't stop. And I was like, dog, can you just please just stop? And let's see if I can. There we go. This is Goose talking to Snow. Thank you, by the way, Snow. Snow, this is the greatest gift I've ever received. I'm gonna read this in the best Goose impression I can. I don't actually have a Goose impression. All I have to do is just say that this is Goose. How do I explain this to the child in my DMs? By the way, at this point, all of my accounts were deleted 2 months beforehand, and I just completely left. How do I explain this to the child in my DMs? God, that sounded creepy. Because it is. But anyway, so I think with Asimi! He just is a weird side character. The fact he is Private Eyes trained is interesting. Why Rose thought it would be good to fuck with a guy from the looks of it is a very qualified PI who is a psychopath. They try saying, I'm the scary evil guy. I'm not scary. Asimi is scary. He's smart. Because he isn't dumb like me, Snow. He shuts up. He watches. He documents. He's a scary guy. Because he's like me if I lost my empathy and was more careful. And Snow responded, you could probably learn a thing or two from him then. Imagine getting burned by a fucking child. My God. Just imagine getting burned by a child. She was 15 at the time that she said that in response. All he had to do was not be weird around a fucking 15-year-old, and he couldn't do that. He did such a great job. God, what is... Content creators have to block minors and teenagers because they can't just not be fucking weird around them. So fucking dumb. And I gotta get a screenshot real quick. I gotta find this. Let me see. Let's see. Is it actually gonna like? I need this to find to come up. I'm gonna see if I can find it manually, which is take forever though. But I still, I did some amazing stuff. When I was gone, I actually made a whole other YouTube, a whole other Twitter, a whole other Discord account. I moved on. I literally left. I said, you know what? I'm just gonna go enjoy making videos in another direction with other people. And I had a great time. And I'll be real with you, like completely real with you. I think that was some of the best content I've made in a long time. You were 14. Shit. My God. That's even more ridiculous. Sorry, I'm looking for this. Oh, God. It was so long ago. This is the only interaction I've had with Rose since. How we doing? We got more lurkers. We got more lurkers. We don't. The lurkers left. It's okay. Lurkers left. Okay with that. And no one unsubscribed. Means that none of them were people that watched my channel because they would have probably unsubscribed because a lot of them really like the Fat Mike content. I'm actually gonna get back to that. I am genuinely gonna get back to that. Oh, God, I forgot how many people I fucked with. I fucked with Himpleton. I fucked with iNut. I fucked with so many people. Oh, yeah, I posted the thing that Arya made me. Fantastic, by the way. Sorry, I am reading the full logs of when I leaked. I leaked one of Rose's videos that she wanted to post. And I did it because someone notified me that she was saying that there was a video she wanted to post that she hadn't posted yet. I was like, that's fucking hysterical. Oh, where is this? I gotta find this real quick. This truly was so funny. Oh, okay. So we got above Lagwagon Day. This happened on Lagwagon Day, which is my favorite holiday. Let me see. God, so much of my chat with this person is them talking about Rose, and me just talking about how chill my day was. Literally, it's how chill my day was. Like, literally, just my day's going fine. It's okay. Oh, it's funny because Snow and Verdes actually came out of the woods. Where is it? I know, I'm such a pain in the ass. I'm at a point in the conversation where I'm talking about Manchester by the Sea. Great movie, by the way. And they're just sending me stuff about butt piss. And I'm just posting about videos I'm posting elsewhere. It's so dumb. God fucking damn it. Okay, I'm in the chat with Milanus Media, looking at those. Christ. Let me. Yeah. I hate looking every time. This is the greatest. This is the best content ever, isn't it, guys? Just tell me. Go ahead and tell me. So I guess this was like before. It might have been before that part in April. Oh, I. Let me check this real quick. Okay. Oh my god, I forgot like how fucking many times the word video gets mentioned on conversation. Sorry, I forgot. I actually sent this message. A second archival video has hit the Twin Towers. I actually sent that one referring to posting her video before she could. Oh, here we go. Oh, just multiple people like complaining about random shit. God, there are so many whiners here. You know what? Actually, I know exactly what. I know exactly what. Okay, I'm gonna go to my conversations with. I find this because I actually have, like the day that I mentioned, and I'm gonna talk about how Verdius is. Like, I'm genuinely gonna talk about how Verdius is, because there was so much involved with it. Here we go. Here we go. I have it. I have it, guys. I have it. And more than my mentions of Ty Dolla $ign, I'd rather shoot myself than deal with it. You know what? Let me real quick. Verdius is gonna be mentioned here later, so I'm gonna like message him on stream so that he can join in on the fun. So I can screen, and I'm gonna read this out for you guys. It is incredibly fun. What? Rose Malay posted. Dogpat, by the way, I'm the blue one. I just need to point this out. I'm blue. I literally do not watch her Twitter feed at all. I'm not the one archiving any of her shit because I literally could not give less of a fuck. Dogpack video version 2 has been fully edited. Version 1 was 70 minutes and version 2 focused on making the video shorter without losing anything. It really did need to actually be made longer. The video was actually like a schizo tangent. I'm starting to think that the reason that she hangs around so many schizophrenics is she is a fucking schizophrenic. But I know that she's just a narcissist. Version 1 was 70 minutes and version 2 focused on making the video shorter without losing anything. This 50-minute cut vastly improves the video. I'm so excited for y'all to see it. DM me if you want to be test audience. I said, you have the opportunity to do something so funny right now. And I responded, I do have the opportunity. It's basically a moment where someone said, you could do something really funny right now. And I basically thought to myself, I could do something really funny right now. And then I responded, I changed the name of Cripplecopter to Kinsinger J and asked if I can see the new video. And so I waited. And I didn't get the video from actually that Twitter account. I got it from another. I'm not even going to get into that. I don't burn sources. Burning sources is just a bad habit. Because then everyone fucking hates you. I'm going to kill myself. I'm joking, of course. I got sent a Nellie's Nest picture. And, holy shit. That was terrible. Well, it's, like when stand users attract other stand users. You mean stan or stand? We talking fucking JoJo's, or are we talking about people who follow Dream? Alright, I'm gonna play a song, and I'm gonna actually make it go live as I play it. So yeah, I hope you're ready for this, because this was made, it's an AI generated song. I need to point out, the person who made it did not want to do their own vocals for it, because they were worried that they would get harassed by a deranged lunatic on the internet who is known for harassing random strangers. So let me just real quick, I'm going to make it so that this is entirely public. This is going to be entirely public. I'm going to make it public so you can enjoy this after this stream. It's forever going to be here, okay? I'm going to take a hiatus, and then Snow's going to be on here when I get back.
I was out
I was out after dark, taking a stroll through the park, like blood to a shark. You found me in your way. I think I lost my rapix. I don't know who to text. I'm scared of what's coming next. I'm gonna run away. Now I am sprinting, hot sweat is a dripping tree branch. I am tripping, now you're getting worked up later. Hey, hey Rose Roulette, I know you're crazy. Don't touch my number and please don't break me. I know it's hard to control the craving. Don't touch my number and please don't break me. Hey Rose Roulette, I know you're crazy. Don't touch my number and please don't break me. This is why your followers hate you. Don't touch my number and please don't break me. She looks at me and she winks. I don't know what to think. Is she living out her rape kink? Wait, what's she gonna say? Maybe this was all misread. She's not fucked up in the head. What if my mom is just dead? And then she'll go away. Her words were stolen, bloodshot eyes were swollen. Social norms erosion, rape mode activated later. Hey, hey Rose Roulette, I know you're crazy. Don't dox my number and please don't break me. I know it's hard to control the craving. Don't dox my number and please don't break me. Hey Rose Roulette, I know you're crazy. Don't dox my number and please don't break me. I know it's hard to control the craving. Don't dox my number and please don't break me. I know you wanna get inside my pants so bad. You want it so bad, you want it so, so bad. I know you wanna get inside my pants so bad. And we all know that you want it so, so bad. I know it's hard to control the craving. Don't dox my number and please don't rape me. Hey, hey Rose Roulette, I know you're crazy. Don't dox my number and please don't rape me. This is why your followers hate you. Don't dox my number and please don't rape me. I know you wanna get inside my pants so bad. You want it so bad, you want it so, so bad. I know you wanna get inside my pants so bad. And you should know that I found my rapix.
So here you go. This is Rose actively doxing people, something that she says she's never done before. This is an actual tweet. This was something that was filtered around, but Rose was the one who found it. This is Rose saying that rapexes are a terrible, terrible idea because rapists are terrible. So, yeah. Sorry, rapists are good and just according. But yeah, this is Rose actively doxing people who worked for the amazing digital circus. That's what this is. That's what this is. So, I have a lot more, including literally pieces, because I've been away for a year, right? And I get messages all the time about random tweets. I have so many fucking people send me fucking Rose tweets. I don't even care. I'm gonna ask Snow to confirm this too at some point. Yeah, like I literally do not talk about Rose very often behind the scenes. Calling Snow. Okay, before we. So no, like I legitimately spend no time talking about this. And when I do, it's mostly just, dude, this is fucking retarded. I wish I know it. So
Yeah, I can see it.
yeah, that screenshot was her actively doxing the people that worked on the Amazing Digital Circus.
Yeah, she didn't like the show or something.
I don't know. I think she just wanted to post a dox because it's not the first time she's doxed. It's the first time I was sent doxed. It was literally the first time that I was ever sent that. And I just stared at it. And I'm like, I have never doxed her parents or her address, even though they're really easy to find because they moved from Arizona to Plymouth, Massachusetts. And Rose didn't tell them that people on the internet knew who they were. So they didn't do a private sale, which is legal in Massachusetts, last I checked. They could have done it as a private sale, and that would have fucking avoided the awkwardness of that. But yeah. Why don't you, Snow? You love being the center of drama and controversy, right?
Well, it's not like I had a choice.
Yeah. So, why don't you tell your story? You're gonna have 10 minutes unfiltered. Let me really quickly. I'm gonna put a timer on.
Mm-hmm.
Get a timer. Clock app. Needs an update. Fuck you. I'm not doing that.
I don't have the stream open right now. I just have your call.
That's totally
It was hella delayed.
Oh yeah, no, I got you. I'm gonna tell you when the timer is over, okay?
Okay.
And then I'm gonna let you finish. I have 30 seconds to finish afterwards. But yeah, no, it is held late. I haven't updated the settings since I changed a lot of stuff on my computer, so I'm gonna mute. I'm not gonna say a single thing. You have 10 minutes.
Okay. Hello. Greetings, everyone. My name is Snow, and I am 15 years old. So it is 2026, but for some reason, a lot of people still believe in Rule 29 of the internet, a rule set that was created almost 20 years ago. On the internet, men are men, women are also men, and kids are undercover FBI agents. Emphasis on the last part, okay? I'm a teenage girl who likes to draw, play games, cosplay, and worry about my future. But even then, me saying this can't even convince some people because they're fucking schizophrenic. And these are the type of people that I dealt with for 8 months. Schizophrenic, paranoid assholes who literally think everything is about them. Usually there's something interesting about teenagers on the internet, but Simi thinks I'm an exception, to which I'm very grateful for, because what I went through almost destroyed me. So about 2 years ago now, a YouTuber by the name of Dogpack404 made a video calling out Mr. Beast for various alleged crimes, completely breaking the internet. I had just gotten out of a very shitty point in my life where I'd fallen out with friends and was low-key about to just give up on everything. Dogpack eventually noticed my art, and it led to like a chain reaction of YouTubers and people in the space like praising me and treating me very well. I literally had never had like a following more than like 100 followers on anything during this time. So seeing YouTubers with like thousands of subscribers go, are you that Dogpack fan artist?" Like it genuinely made me feel like somebody. So everything was going very, very well until Dogpack got canceled in like November 2024. Yay! I'm gonna skip over all the devastation I felt. About a month after this, I ended up texting Jake Weddle for the first time, who that was the ex-employee that Dogpack interviewed in one of his videos. He was a comedian, or at least trying to be, and I did not get groomed by him, but those DMs are where my troubles began. Okay, fast forward again, April 2025. Jake's ex-girlfriend is now publicly like accusing him of like grooming me whilst also subjecting me to the scrutiny of other internet users. And everyone's coming, oh, Jake shouldn't be texting minors. They're too mentally ill for that. They're being irresponsible. But then why were people judging me too? I was being called deranged, delusional, parasocial, a stalker, being ridiculed by both commentary and the spaces that once treasured me alike. Like, I wasn't angry at that. More so, how people were being kinder to like the messy ass adults in the situation than me. Because I talked back to Lex on Reddit. Mind you, she went on a commentary tour to feign concern about me being mentally unstable and hurting myself if Jake contacted me. I remember the day that shit went down so vividly. Quinn Theo, a tuber I used to be cool with, banned all minors from his server the day the drama exploded on Reddit and YouTube. He had witnessed Lex crash out about Jake being a groomer 3 months before and disagreed with her. But that day, he sent me long paragraphs about how this wasn't my fault, but that I needed to see a therapist and posed a danger to his community. He felt threatened by a 14-year-old instead of the adults shit-talking her online. The only things I could say to him were, I'm sorry, and I understand. I held back because I didn't want to believe our friendship was over, of course, but I was afraid that if I retaliated, I'd just be proving Lex's point. I would later find out that Quinn was lying about his involvement to others. I do know why he played dumb, because he was cowardly. Quinn left me during a point I was at my lowest and needed support the most, just so stupid commentary YouTubers wouldn't make fun of him. He knew what went down. He knew about Jake messaging me, and he had zero fucking problem with it until it went viral and quote-unquote threatened his career. And so I went into digital exile. Yeah. Goose. Goose promised to help me with this. He was a Kiwi farmer. He said he could help me write a document that could chronicle my story and get back at the people who wronged me, but I had to listen to his demands of going dark online. And he did help me for a time until he succumbed to his mental illness. This dude had, like, nothing. He gave up school, he gave up some of his friends just to help me. But Goose also constantly accused me of being a gay opper, an extorter, and, like, pretending to be devastated because since he was an A-logger, he believed I was, like, an adult trying to expose him. A lot of little stuff happened in between with, like, this dude, for example, Brett Z. He made, like, cancel threads on me and was trying to get close to Jake and was in his Discord. I found out about that and I intentionally called him out in there because I had a feeling Brett would get too close to Jake and then it would come to a point where, like, they couldn't live without him. I didn't want that. Then me and him both got banned, so it worked, I guess. Now Jake. People might call me a grifter for this, but despite how long I fought to prove his innocence, their innocence, I genuinely can't see myself continuing to support him. It's not due to any crimes they committed towards me, nor due to them choosing not to talk to me anymore in the interest of our safety, but mostly because he had hidden his true self and enabled people to talk badly of me. Lex is a piece of shit, but the fact that all of his known exes have all said the same things about him while he could just conveniently write them off as abusers. Is it a coincidence? I've had these suspicions since the breakup, but never looked into him further, partially because I didn't believe it was my place to do so. I realize now that I may have disregarded the testimonies of many women, and I feel incredibly sorry for doing so. His best friends at r/YouTube drama, who once cherished me, threw me away the second this drama started happening. I contacted their mods in January of this year, and I'll read to you verbatim what they said to me. Second. So I said, I missed you guys a lot. I noticed about a month ago a user posted this video in this very subreddit, which was Brett's video about Jake and me. However, I thought you all voiced in Discord DMs a long time ago that you didn't want to be involved in this drama because a minor is involved. This Brett dude isn't the guy you think he is. Just warning you. I just want answers. YouTube drama says you can't miss us. Most of us don't know you, not even true, and you never should have seen any screenshots. I said, screenshots regarding what? They said, you have been temporarily muted from r/YouTube drama. That's that. Everyone knew I was suffering. Everyone knew I was in pain. And they all still left and never came back. Jake, how fucking dare you call yourself brave? How dare you call yourself progressive? How dare you say Lex was a trauma boss battle and then leave me to clean up your goddamn mess while you sit on your ass playing Baldur's Gate 3? The most they will ever suffer is being non-binary. This community already detests people like me. It's easy to ignore a child of color. You want to use your identity and your mental struggles as an excuse to run away from this. I don't think he even knew how bad this shit actually got for me. Like, he didn't care, I feel, because he believed that's all there was to it. And combined with the shit I've seen him doing behind the scenes, is it so far-fetched for me, then, to assume he just doesn't care about me, and he's not the hero, the good guy they claim to be? You know, sweeps this under the rug so much because this new identity you're building outside the Mr. Beast brand would be stained by even acknowledging these pedo allegations, because his stupid fucking wholesome chungus 100% woke community wants someone. They would never want someone with a background like his to be their idol. And the funny part, those fucking allegations weren't even true. He could have easily cleared them up. But he didn't. Instead, 2 weeks later, he's like, guys, I'm non-binary. Good for you. Terrible timing. Now that I have all these receipts of him potentially being guilty of weird shit, I'm starting to understand his hatred of drama. He detests any sort of conflict because he automatically assumes it will risk the peace he's worked to achieve. But a world where you cover up conflict just turns into an echo chamber and only hurts the people who support you. And all for what? 7 fucking concurrent viewers on Twitch and YouTube combined? He was getting defended, not me. And this is my proof to you that I am not Jake's fangirl. I'm not Jake's stan. Only Dogpack gets the honor of me calling myself a fan. I just don't get how you could let go of that time so easily. It has been 732 days since I initially got involved with those people. And all along, I had been playing the most painful role of protecting the domain of someone who was no longer there, grieving someone who was still alive, grieving who they were to me before they changed. Eventually, we all must walk away from the past and continue on. But that will never change the fact that this will affect me forever. If I was like 25 and this stuff happened to me, I probably wouldn't care as much because I already have a developed frontal lobe and other stuff to care about. But I was 14! Adults were judging me for a situation that wasn't even my fault, and all the while I had to face the burden of Jake not actually being the nice person that they say they are. It's tired me out. I will admit, I do miss the Mr. Beast Drama Squad. I literally made fan art of them.
That smoke detector could not have come at the most perfect time.
I didn't realize.
Yeah, it came right at the 10-minute mark.
Yeah, sorry guys, I forgot to tell you, I'm black.
Yeah. I think we figured out with the smoke detector. Don't worry, fine. You can't help being born with an illness, you know.
Yeah.
So fucking
But
sick.
I got my back. But seeing the state of Jake Weddle's channel now, 150,000 subs and getting 10 concurrent viewers on YouTube Live, I finally realized Mr. Beast Drama community is destroyed without Dogpack. I am a... Huh?
No, that was the 10.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, right, the smoke detector. So I gotta point out, Lex is the person who also looked into me. Thank you for setting it up. It's
You're
funny
welcome.
that they leaked it to Goose, who then leaked it to you, and then you leaked it to me, so then I get to see an entire chat about Lex essentially saying, no, we gotta stop this fucking 14-year-old girl on the internet before it destroys the career of, like, all these people, or does this or does that. But it's like, if you believe someone's being groomed, why would you support their accounts being? That doesn't.
Word, and fucking, like, treating them like they're, like, a villain.
I look, and then I looked 6 hours into you, kind of thing, where it's like, I looked 6 hours into a Simi, and I found that he owns the John Breaks Bad News show. I told John that, and I read John the fucking. John cracked up laughing at this drama. He's like, these people are not real.
They're really
These people are retarded.
Like,
So, it was great to have you. I'm just gonna leave this call, and I'm going to post on Jake Weddle's Discord server, and be like, "Yo, I'm just talking about some stuff, including the story of Lex and Snow, and I'll see how long it lasts up there, and I will give you a time frame." Just gonna
thank you.
keep that thing
Oh,
up.
wait. Make sure you clip me saying all that shit about him.
Oh, I will later.
Yeah, because I don't give a fuck anymore, bro.
By the way, John did actually. Other John. This is a different John. John did eventually feed his ceiling bird. So I'm sorry to say that, Mac. Alright. No, it was great to have you on. I wanted to give you 10 minutes to talk about it because no one wanted to let you talk about it. And everyone kept trying to take your voice while saying that it's important to protect you. They kept using your name to like attack each other. Amazing how you end up being someone else's sword.
You know, and I did believe I was a dangerous weapon for a while, mostly because you said that.
You now have
But
563 followers on TikTok. People know your name. You're gonna have a fine career, and when you're an adult, you'll have like 300 times my subscriber base. Fantastic. I don't really care if you mention me at the big leagues. I want you to. Okay?
well, I mean, of course, when I get into the big leagues, I'm still gonna be watching. I'm still gonna be here.
I'm gonna go roast a rape apologist. All right.
Oh yeah. Well, also, wait. Before I go,
Go ahead.
I
Sorry.
know Jake uses they them pronouns. I get it mixed up a lot. I tried to use them correctly here. This is not an
Eh,
excuse to be rude to Jake for being non-binary. I was just mad that they chose to fucking come out instead of like addressing that situation, you know?
well, Jake only came out to play defense for themselves.
Literally.
Literally no other reason. It doesn't even matter if Jake is non-binary or not. Jake was going through a lot of mental stress, so Jake was like, I'm no longer a he/him. But realistically, he never could man up to begin with. Like, he never had the fucking balls to do what he was supposed to.
I don't really want to comment on that right
I
now.
got you. No, I will. I got you. No, I'll call you after stream just to make sure you're doing okay. Okay?
Okay, follow my TikTok, y'all.
I'm not posting your TikTok. I would
Oh.
never, ever post your TikTok in the chat because my audience and your audience are very different people. I would never, and I mean never in a million years, then replace the pinned post with your TikTok. That doesn't make any sense.
Get it, man.
Alright, let me post this on self-promotion. Oh, I don't actually have permission. I don't actually have permission to post in Jake Weddle's fucking. However, I can go into general and say, I'm just casually talking about Lex on a stream. Dude, that was a lot. Sorry, you guys. No, you're fine. You're fine, home dog. You're fine. You're cool. Okay, so I gotta, like, explain this. We're gonna speedrun. I'm not gonna spend 30 fucking minutes of my life. They spend too much time on this already. So, give me a solid if you're lurking. Hit like. Hit subscribe if you haven't yet. And just remember that if this is getting sent to Keldosh or Seska, we're about to get into the fun stuff. When I told Seska that I had deleted my accounts in response to Seska saying we'll just block people, and I said that I was being sent people, like Verdius. Verdius was sent to talk to me. Verdius claims he wasn't sent, but then he sent me messages referring to me as a stalker. So that was fun. So he couldn't figure out why I didn't fucking want to deal with him anymore. And then he made a bunch of excuses. He was like a prolapsed anus. He spent all of his time showing his asshole, the innards of it, and never actually telling you what happened. He spent 6 fucking hours on an AI trying to fix a fucking animation, only to then realize for his video on Mr. Beast, only to fucking realize, Jesus Christ, the text was illegible. So he wasted everyone's time, mostly his own, which is absolutely hysterical. And I love it. It made me so... It filled me with mirth. That a guy who was using AI to make a video and make animations and had called me things I was uncomfortable with. You know, that filled me with mirth. So, I think the next thing that I want to point out is that Seska told me that the next thing that I could do to get people off my back was, and Seska said this on the live stream, was to kill myself. Like, actually, Seska told me that I should kill myself on their stream and then proceed to ban me because Milena had said that I was a terrible person. And Milena begged Seska to remove the stream, which I now know happened. And then I was in the server. The server specifically for, goddammit, Malcolm, to ask if I could just have people stop mentioning me on my own birthday. Because I was asked to talk about Zeppo by Milena. And asked to talk about Rosemary by Milena. And then Milena went and talked to all these people to try and get them on their ass. Rest in piss, Milena. I don't really give a fuck anymore. Yeah. Honestly, like I'm just absolutely tired of these fucking people, and I'm so glad to be gone with them. But then there's Rose and the allegation that I stalk Rose. Now, all of this stuff is sent to me. Now, I showed earlier that I was sent stuff. The thing is, I am exclusively all of the time about Rose. I don't actually dig through the posts anymore. I get sent them. There are multiple people who can say that, can vouch for that. That I literally get asked questions. I don't know. Let me go check these posts that was sent recently. You know, it's like having a daily newspaper sent to your house, but you didn't ask for it, and they're being an asshole about it. But you still like them because they're funny. So when it comes to stalking allegations, I have one response. She'll accuse me. Hold on. Let me check something. One sec. Okay. So Rose Millay, formerly known as Jack Krieger, because YouTube does not actually have a specific thing for it. Formerly known as Jack Krieger, as known by the chess tournaments that they were at, which they had mentioned on the stream, which is amazing, by the way. And I don't care, because of the shit that Rose has done to this channel, and the shit that Rose has done to me. The fact that Rose was having people stalk me when I wasn't here for a year. Literally, my last upload was July 29th, and it was a scheduled upload for the day after my stream ended. That I just didn't unschedule because I logged out of YouTube and said, I'm not gonna deal with this for a while. Rose/Jack. Rose decided to accuse me of stalking. But if you actually look at any time that Anthony Fantano, Nick Fuentes, Brad Taste in Music, even Charlie Kirk when he was alive, I know Brianna Wu. There's like a dozen other names. Liam Donovan, formerly Lyrics or or something like that. Rose actually documents people and makes montages and then throws the Rose Millay watermark on them. And Rose will have stuff from like 11 years ago, heavily edited to put people to look as bad as possible. Rose will go through entire streams all day herself. She doesn't have friends, right? Like, she really doesn't have friends. Like, I cannot stress this enough. Let me real quick show you a clip that Rose actually sent me back when I used to talk with Rose. Because there was actually a point where Rose and I used to be on friendlier terms. We used to have conversations daily. Well, not daily, but you know, it was pretty often. And Rose sent me this video as an example of a collaboration. And then this was in December of 2021 I was sent this. I remembered it existed, so I'm like, that's funny. Let me find this. Let me see. God, there's so I think I edited this in 2023, and then it's just that I'm not interested in this ever again. I'm never doing this again. And then it just got really fucking hellish, and I was like, god damn it. Please censor Anthony Fantano. Oh, Anthony Fantano. Anthony Fantano, you know? You also said Fatano. I don't think it's that. Ew, this is a different thing entirely. Fuck. I don't honestly, like, there's so much here. Where is it? There's so many things. I literally got to a point where, oh, I remember why now. So I was doing a video on Brad Taste in music, and then Rose got involved in the situation. And so after Rose got involved, I had to, like, pivot to Rose being mentioned. And I'm like, god fucking damn it. Why is this happening all the time? I'm still mad about that. I wanted Bradley to put down the shovel, but it's been a year, and I don't think he's ever putting that shovel down. I remember now. Let me find it. Let's... Flipping, is that it? I don't even know. I literally, like I said, I don't go through this folder often. Fucking boomerang it up here because my organization system is just like, I'm gonna throw some stuff together, and then later on I'm like, I really don't want to deal with this person, so I'm just not going to. And then they mention me again, and I'm like, I kind of have to though, don't I? And then they do it again, and I'm like, you know what? I don't want to do this. They do it again, and I'm like, god fucking damn it. And then they do it again. I'm like, okay, I'm just gonna leave. Just gonna fucking leave. Oh, I forgot I have that video. My god. Oh no. Oh, here it is.
Alright, so just to show you that this is in
Matt,
fact
can I play this?
100% real.
How do I
have
play
right
this?
here her channel. I'm going to click that.
Oh, it's
I'm
playing.
going to showcase that this is her channel. You can see her link right here. You can see if I hit videos, there are the videos.
Okay, I
If
do
we
not.
type in-
God fucking damn it. Why do I do this shit? Again, boomerang it up here, and I don't apologize for it. Fuck you if you actually thought that I took this. Most of this folder isn't even Rose, it's shit that I popped up on. Segment.
The video.
This was
Full-
2022 when Rose kept harassing me, and I was like, I don't want to do it anymore.
Page.
Oh yeah, I wanted to show that I didn't edit it. That's
And
why I did
play.
this.
If I were to talk about this, I would go on for hours, which is why I've summoned the help of my friend to help me with the rest of this video. Would you like to introduce yourself? Turkey Tom has also expressed
The friend asked to be omitted. I believe the friend actually. Real quick, do that again, because I am boomeranging up today, and apparently, even if I'm not drinking, I'm just fucking everything up. Like, apparently, I just fuck everything up. Apparently, I have no idea what it is. You know what? I'm having a good time. It's my birthday, goddammit, I do what I want. Okay. Yeah, it is Turkey Tom. It's Turkey Tom, Augie RFC, Nicholas Diorio, Bo Black. This was just like a really weird. Like this was just Train's obsession.
Would you like to introduce yourself? Turkey Tom has also expressed.
Yeah, the friend clip had to be removed. So there are no friends. There are no friends in this story. No one is friends in this. My favorite part of all of this is at the ending of the day, I'm still going to get accused of being a stalker. But, and I'm going to throw this out there, I don't actually go and make entire compilations. Every terrible thing people did, or everything that I specifically disagreed with, and then go around putting my own watermark on them, and then demanding that people credit me because I need some kind of satisfaction with my life. Just look at my chinless visage, then. Okay, Max? Just look at my chinless visage. Look at my lack of a chin. So beautiful. So beautiful. In Orlando, Florida last year. Pretty great. Dreams up. You can't miss it. Orlando, Florida. John Breaks Bad News. 1 year ago. In September. I think that was the 20th. No, that was the 19th. That was the first one. So yeah, I hope anyone who watched this stream enjoyed it. I hope if it gets put in some kind of news form again, you can go fuck yourself. From here on out, I am not nearly as interested in these commentary channels. I won't even be referencing them. I won't even allow them to be referenced. I'm just not going to tolerate it. Well, what's going to happen from now on is I'm going to do what I probably should have done 4 fucking years ago, when this bitch started threatening me in the first place. Which was, instead of getting involved, ignore. Literally. Just ignore. I'm gonna go to my other channel. I'm gonna have a great time over there. I'm gonna post content about music. I'm gonna make fun of people I don't care about. And people I do. And I'm genuinely gonna enjoy myself. Alright. Let me make sure. Okay. They're still blocked from commenting on my channel. That's good. This is what I wanted to make sure of. Bitch, Jack Krieger can't comment on my video. I'm going to go back to what I did before, which is you cannot say the words Rose or Malay on any of my topics. If you do, specifically remove you temporarily. If you ever give me music recommendations, I will just say, you know what, I'll totally listen to that later. 100% listen to that later. I will listen to that. It's so worth it to listen to that. And then I'll just throw it in the trash. I got Arca 1 too. By the way, I appreciate you, Gold, for sticking around. No, I appreciate you for sticking around. Racing, are you there? Racing. Hey, Racing. Racing, are you there? Racing? Racing, are you there? Racing? Racing. Racing, are you there? Racing. WFO Racing. WFO Racing. 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 Racing, are you there? Racing. Hey, Racing. Racing. Racing, are you racing? Racing. 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 I don't think he's here. I think he died. That's okay. I'll miss him. Can we get an F for racing as we close the stream out? If you want to message me about Rose, go fuck yourself. If you want to message me about Keldosh, go fuck yourself. I don't really have to prove too much. If you literally just watch these fucking cretins, you're gonna find, according to this, it's if you just watch these cretins, you're gonna find that what I say is fucking true. Literally. Just wait. Just wait. If you just wait, it'll happen. Always does. I'm just gonna sit there, do my thing, and I'll outlive them. Tiny ass channel, and when I grow just a little bit more, I'm gonna be very happy and very thankful, like I always am. I'm not gonna deal with these fucking drama losers. They can't make content. They're fundamentally incurious. They spend all their time on Kiwi Farms or asking people for the direct source, and then they get information, and then they harass that person. And then they wonder why they're disliked by their sources. And then they actually reveal their sources, and then they see, like, goddammit, Malcolm says they do not do anything behind the scenes to gossip, but literally had me blacklisted from about 3 dozen channels. There is a secret blacklist, and my name is on it, close to the top, for just saying things that Malcolm didn't appreciate. Which was, hey, I don't think that doxing is wrong when the person has also doxed. And also, I have proof that they doxed, which Malcolm was like, why are you trying to bury a trans person? Okay. Honestly, Max, I'm just going to say it like it is, right? I am always grateful whenever I live 1 year longer. I'm 32 now, as of this year. I know I have the fucking thing up there, but I want to point out that that's the last time I streamed was my last birthday. All of these people are trans. They all have ridiculous lifestyles where they're always high and they're always online starting shit with other people. The odds of me outliving them, I really don't want to say that all trans people are going to die young, but a decent portion of them do because they do stupid shit to other people. And then they act like they're not going to get called out for it, and they don't know how to handle themselves. There is a chance that I outlive them in real life. And if I do, well, then I get the last laugh, mother. And if I don't, I still get the last laugh because you were waiting for me to die. And that's funny to me. It's always funny when people are that fucking petty. Statistically higher. 41%. Thank you, Rose, for actually constantly referencing the number by saying that they were going to 41% themselves on streams. And then making a song that has the worst auto-tune I've ever heard. John made me play it on the stream because he's an asshole. John Breaks Bad News. Go subscribe to John Breaks Bad News. Great guy. Cannot recommend enough. Love that guy. Best boss ever. Even when I'm not working for him. Best boss ever. Gave me a free vacation last year. I didn't have to pay for a single thing when I went with him in September. He paid for everything. It's fucking phenomenal. Best boss ever. Cannot recommend a better guy. And in real life, that guy is so kind and caring that when an argument happened between me and Ron, he was more concerned about how we felt and did not take a side. I said, I will be fine in the morning. It's just my bipolar acting up. And then in the morning, we were fine. We hugged it out, and we had a great trip home. Love those guys. They're so phenomenal. I love them dearly. Anyway. Cheers. I'm not going to be drinking for a long while. I'm going to miss it, so I'm going to have a lot more productivity while that's going on. I love you, you Twinkie smugglers. And that's what I'm going to call my audience from now on. You're my Twinkie smugglers. I love you, my Twinkie smugglers. Get the fuck off my live stream, bitch.